The Undertaker, not only is he set to make a return at Raw 25, but reportedly he will be engaging in some type of angle soon with John Cena to set up their long-awaited WrestleMania match. Now, full disclosure, I love The Undertaker, one of my all-time favorite performers, but I saw his match at Roman Reigns. With all due respect to him, he didn't look that great physically. I don't blame him for financial reasons and for the love of the game, wanted to still perform, but in your humble opinion as somebody that's known him for years and years, do you think he's making the right call to have one more match?
I think he could have 20 more matches. I think as long as he is able, even if it's with the aid of a walker, to make that entrance and get down to the ring and do a choke slam, I think that the audience will be happy to see him and blow the roof off of whatever place they are in. He's a very special attraction and a great performer. However, where he was last year and where he is right now physically, I saw him over Thanksgiving. I've never seen him look better.
Wow.
I thought, wow, did we go back 15 years? Who did what to you? And I mean, he's skipping upstairs and looked great, was moving great. And I hate him because he's only 2 or 3 years younger than I am. And the bastard looks like he's 35 again. I mean, he really did look good. And I love him to death personally, but professionally, I think he's one of those performers that could go out until he's 90 and the crowd will go banana, as Pat Patterson would say. But physically right now, and I don't know if it's the best idea for him to go in and try and have a match like he's had in the past. However, to go out and do some Undertaker things, I think it would be great. And I think he could do that for another 10, 20 years. And if he were within choking distance of me right now, he'd probably choke me out for saying that. But I think, I think he's got a lot more in him. He really and truly does.
Well, I'm sure a lot of Undertaker fans will be pleased to hear that. However, I think if there's one thing that WWE has missed out on, and maybe they're leaving the door open because you said he could go for another 10, 20 years if he really wanted to, is a true retirement tour. I feel like they didn't really... they kind of sort of did that with Ric Flair back in 2008, but I think they could have capitalized on that a little more. How much money do you think there would be for an Undertaker retirement tour, like a last ride tour per se?
I think it would, it would be the right thing to do. I just don't know if Undertaker would really want to do that. He is the type of guy. He really is a humble guy. I think that he would want to just have that one last one and say goodbye and be done. But every WrestleMania, probably for the last 8 years, I've texted him before he goes out and I text him afterwards of each match. And every year he's told me that's the last one. So when I saw him and I showed him the text messages of, hey, remember? You said last year was the last one. Hey, remember? You said last year was the last one. So you never know, and you never say never. But I do believe if he did make that definitive statement and he decided this is it, this is the last one, then that would be it. I don't ever see him coming back after that.
Thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, please feel free to subscribe to TSC News for news updates, event coverage, and in-depth interviews you won't find anywhere else.